Hi guys, and welcome to Making Lemonade, and hello to all my new subscribers. Here's Tony in the background, and Miss Abby's over here too. You can see her foot right here. Welcome to my second pregnancy. I am 22 weeks today, and I'm so sorry for not putting up a vlog last week. With Thanksgiving, I was just completely way too busy to even think about talking about my pregnancy when nothing really has changed at all. The only new symptom for last week was acid reflux and heartburn. I am sitting in front of my Christmas tree because it is the holiday season. I love Christmas. I love decorating for Christmas, even though this holiday season has been really emotionally wearing on me. We lost our 20-month-old son, Marshall, this past April, and being the first holiday season, Thanksgiving and Christmas and the New Year without him is excruciating. I'm moving forward with everything and trying to get everything, done. Abby, be nice. I'm just trying to get everything done with a positive attitude, and it's getting to me. And that's what's going to lead me into this week. As I said, I'm 22 weeks pregnant today. I had my anatomy scan yesterday, and I'll go more into depth in that. But it's just Monday, I had school, but I didn't go because our fire department had a call. It wasn't even in our district, but the district it was in, nobody was available to make the call. It came across the radio as a 2-vehicle MVA, which is an accident, 2 fatalities, and 1 car is on fire. Not knowing who was in district, I went to the station, and that's where my days this week just literally went to the shitter. I came into my station way too hot, wasn't paying attention, fiddle-farting around with, trying to turn my siren off and stopping at the same time, and I didn't stop in time, and I ran into the side of our station. I didn't cause that much damage, but it is a significant, I dented up my bumper, I busted the glass out of our front door, it dented the tin, so all that's going to have to be replaced. I got, I got slapped on the hand. I can't run emergency traffic till the beginning of the year, which is perfectly fine with me because I wasn't going to do that myself. And if it was me, I would have done more. If this happened to somebody else, I feel more would have been done than it was to me. But arriving on that scene was, you have your adrenaline running, you have your job to do, and my job is to pump the truck. Thankfully, another fire department was on location and had the fire mostly knocked out. And so as I'm doing my job of getting all the appropriate information, I started putting faces to what I was seeing. And Tony, I need you to go lay down, puppy. Go lay down. Putting faces to what I was seeing, because we are a small community and these deceased were out here, and then the holiday season's on top of that, and then Marshall's death on top of that, and it just wore me completely smooth out for that day. I just shut down and crawled into myself, which is the worst thing you can do as somebody that has went through depression. It is the worst thing you can do, is just crawl into yourself. So I found an outlet, and it was talking to my husband and just, letting it all pour out to him. I know, Abby, it is so bad being you. And then that leads me on to my appointment yesterday. And that was a total cluster also. um, my last appointment, my doctor said, okay, your big anatomy scans, at your next appointment. So, I'll see you after that. Well, they call me, because usually, it's so hard to talk about. The anatomy, the ultrasound is separate from the doctor. They're separate. So you have to set up an appointment for the ultrasound and then set up an appointment after the ultrasound to see the doctor. Well, when I had went to set up that, they only set me up a doctor's appointment. And I even, when they called to verify the appointment, I even, asked, I'm supposed to be having my anatomy scan, but we didn't schedule an appointment with the ultrasound company. And they said, oh yeah, because the doctor does that now. It's like, that's really weird. So, but okay. So I went and he was like, no, you need to go get your anatomy scan. So after my doctor's appointment, I went and had my anatomy scan. The baby was laying on his belly. His head was jammed into my pelvis, and he was sitting on his feet. But his feet were way up top. So baby was in a difficult position, so they got the measurements that they could, had me go sit out in the waiting room, drink water, walk around, whatever, and then they called me back like 30 minutes later. And he moved a little bit. They could, see the gender, his feet, renal arteries, his umbilical insertion, the blood flow through his umbilical veins. Excuse me. And she got to his heart, and she was having difficulties seeing all 4 chambers of the heart. And so she had me go relieve myself, come back. She did a vaginal ultrasound trying to get the baby to move. And then she went back to the external ultrasound. And from what we were seeing, we did finally get all 4 chambers of the heart, but not everything looked, everything, when you look at a normal ultrasound, you see 4 clear chambers of the heart. But his heart is all, I don't know if it was his positioning or what, but all his chambers were like skewed a little bit. I was hoping she would give me some pictures of that so I could do just a little bit of my own research. But she had me go, after she got the pictures, she went back, had me go back and sit in the waiting room, and until my doctor got back from his 2-hour lunch break. And once he got back, he called me he called my husband and I, because my husband went with me. He called us into his office and had us sit down and say, the technician said she's not happy with the pictures that she got, and she's not happy with what she saw of his heart. I'm not the type of person to really, worry until something's more definite. I do not like the ultrasound company that my doctor uses. They're like all scatterbrained, and during my ultrasound, she would interrupt my ultrasound to answer her phone, and that happened twice, and I'm just like, please just get this done. I want to know what's going on, and I want to see my baby. So the doctor's like, she's not happy with the pictures that she got, and she's not happy with what she saw. So we're going to send you to a fetal echo cardiologist for a more in-depth ultrasound to look mainly at his heart to determine, if anything is, wrong with his heart, because, the doctor, he couldn't really see anything from the pictures she got either, because his spine was casting shadows. my doctor highly recommends this doctor because I don't know if y'all heard this or not because my camera shut off, but he highly recommends him because he knew him from medical school. He took his wife there for both of her pregnancies, and he really likes the guy. And so he's faxing his referral to them, and then that office is supposed to call me with an appointment. And I really want to get it done sooner than later because once we left, and I told my doctor, I said, I'm not a worrier until it's more, I get a more definitive thing. And I mean, he accepted that. I asked him, I said, are you worried? And he said, not really, because all your blood work has come back normal. Your other scans have come back completely normal. And the baby was in a funky position trying to get the right pictures and everything. So I'm praying that, everything is just coincidence, that, all my other scans are normal. All my blood work is normal. I have no, in my family history or my husband's family history has a past, or whatever you want to call it, of heart stuff. We all have really strong hearts in our families. And so I'm not, I am worried deep down. Yes, of course. What mother wouldn't be worried when you're told, I don't really like the way his heart is looking, So I had another little breakdown yesterday on our way home from the ultrasound. And just as my husband and I say to each other, when times are getting tough for us, dealing with Marshall's death, together, me and you, one step at a time. And that's all you can do, is you can only go one step at a time through life and take one thing at a time and go from there. You can't let the possibility of something tear you down. You can't do that. So that is my 21 and 22 week, update. Really is just emotionally, I'm wore thin. It's just, I don't know, guys. I will definitely update you on this next ultrasound that we have. I'll try to get some video or something in case one of you are going through this same exact thing, and let you know what I'm going through. And so anyways, guys, I'm so glad to have my new subscribers. Give me a thumbs up for like, or whatever you want to call it. And I will see y'all for an ultrasound update. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.